Joined now by Scott MacFarlane here at the desk. Scott, let's talk about Harvard and the Trump administration. What happened in court today?
It was a quick hearing, but it's going to be a long fight ahead. Harvard and the administration seem to agree on one thing. They're ready to have this out in court in a bigger way in July. They're going to have this whole thing out. No preliminary injunctions, no temporary freezes. They want to have this battle a few months from now during the summer recess for college students. The argument here remains the same. The administration is trying to leverage Harvard, withholding federal funding, alleging any number of pieces of misconduct the administration doesn't like happening on that campus and with those leaders of that school. Harvard is making the argument that this is an overreach by the administration, an infringement on First Amendment rights, and they'd like to squarely knock this out.
There are federal laws that apply to civil rights protections, public safety protections. Harvard said, we'll be having to have that conversation. What you can't do, Trump administration, is get into all sorts of these other governance matters and withhold federal funds over these core governance issues. That's the legal fight ahead.
Yeah, and Harvard seems confident in their position, saying, let's go ahead and do this in July. No need for temporary reprieves, and they're going to go without that money until they have it out in July. But this is also a proxy for other universities who could be under scrutiny and in the crosshairs in the months to come. An awful lot of people will watch that hearing in federal court in July.
Scott, you also have some original reporting. You have so much original reporting on federal grants to lots of programs dedicated to assisting victims of crime.
This is surprising in scope. The Trump administration has frozen funding, halted funding for more than 360 grant programs that help support initiatives for crime victims. Violent crime victims, inner city crime, elder abuse, child abuse, trafficking, refugees, and also programs that try to prevent school violence, domestic violence, and hate crimes. The administration has sent memos to these organizations, which go from Oakland to New Jersey to Maryland to Memphis, saying that those programs no longer effectuate administration priorities. One of the programs that was on the chopping block is the National Center for Crime Victims, which runs a national crime victims hotline, which is called 16,000 times a year. When we first reported they were losing their money and the hotline was to shut down Friday, they got their money back. Other organizations can appeal, and we'll try to do the same.
Scott MacFarlane, as always, thank you, sir.